Welcome back to my channel. So I just made it to my hotel. I've been here for like an hour. It's been a long journey. Both of my flights were super smooth. I had so much leg room. I had the entire road to myself on the way to the UK. My second flight was super short. Definitely slept a lot, so I feel kind of like well rested. Let me just give you a little tour of my room. This is what I imagine. Like, look at the ceilings, the crown molding, all of it. It's so Victorian and I love it. I'm kind of in a rush. I have so many things on my little itinerary for today. I'm going to this rooftop restaurant and then I'm going on what's called a tuk-tuk tour. Basically, you ride this little tuk-tuk car and a tour guide takes you around. And then after that, I have a boat ride tonight. I'm gonna catch you guys at lunch. My tour guide.
Enrique.
Enrique!
Yeah, similar to Spanish, yeah.
I kind of had a list of places that I wanted to go, so we're going to try to hit as many places as we can in 1 hour.
Very important people in Portugal. For example, President of the Republic, writers. We have a singer of Fado. So Fado is the typical music style of Portugal. So this was a vertical elevator. It was built in the 1890s. Still works up to this day.
Oh wow. Made it to the arch. This is beautiful. I kind of want to take my drone out, but I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble or not. This would be an awesome place to get some footage. I'm just going to be very careful. Okay. So I am back in the room. I had such an amazing day. I got done everything that I intended to get done, which is so rare. If it hadn't been for customs being so quick at the airport when I got here, none of this would have happened. As soon as I got to the hotel, I got to film some content. I went to the restaurant that I wanted to go to. It was a rooftop at this hotel called H10. I got to sightsee, and then I made it in time for the boat ride, which is amazing because I was so pressed for time. Like, I was literally telling the driver, oh my God, I'm gonna be late. The boat's gonna leave me, but I was able to make it and I had so much fun and I made friends. I've been back for maybe about an hour. I just kind of like chilled a little bit. Now I'm super hungry and it's like 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go down, I guess it's like a downtown area, be like a street where there's restaurants and stuff that are open pretty late. So I'm gonna head over there. It's only 7 minutes from me. I never even really got to explain anything about this amazing hotel I'm staying in. So I'm staying at Casa Do Principe. It's pretty much in the central area, so everything is very close by. I am staying in one of the suites. I think the biggest suite they have, but all the rooms are pretty big from what I saw online. Their rates fluctuate, so I got this at a really good rate because when I was looking maybe about a month ago, it was a lot more expensive, but then when I kind of looked like 2 weeks prior, the price went down, so I got very, very lucky. I'm only here for a night. My next hotel is actually really, really dope. I'm so excited for you guys to see that. I'm so excited to see it for myself because I haven't even seen it in person, but yeah, I wanted this trip to be an exploration of different boutique hotels, and y'all know I'm all for my boutique hotels. The staff is great. Everywhere I've been so far, everyone has been so friendly and so overly helpful. I wish I was staying in Lisbon for maybe like 2 weeks because then I would get to explore more. I would get to stay here longer. But let me go out before it gets too late. I'm gonna catch you guys at dinner. And baby girl's wearing the same outfit because I ain't got time to change. I didn't pack that much stuff, so I'm not trying to do like 10 million outfit changes. Plus, I didn't wear this for that long, and I'm not that sweaty, so. Any hooser, we out. Excuse me. Back in my room. It was really cool, very cool vibes. Like every street was kind of packed with a lot of young people, but I was super tired, so I decided that I wanted to come back to my hotel. But I went to a little bakery. It's like 1 in the morning, and I got the infamous pastry, Portuguese pastry. I don't know what exactly is in it. I think it's like a lemony. Hopefully I like it. I'm scared. It's okay. It's not bad. It's got like a lemony taste. It tastes like one of those lemon squares, but more creamy. It probably has a lot of dairy in it, so I shouldn't eat it. I don't know if I would buy it again. Okay, I also got chocolate croissant. I'm sure. They used to sell these at my job. I used to eat these every day. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. I've been up since like 7:30. I could not sleep last night. It's only 9:30 right now, but I'm supposed to be checking into my other hotel. I just want to check in early so that I could get my stuff there, and then I'm heading to Sintra today. There's a bunch of castles and stuff in Sintra. I will catch you guys at the next boutique hotel. All right, I'm dressed. We outside. Time to go. Didn't realize it was only 6 rooms. This is beautiful.
Very small. We like to keep it small just because we can meet our guests really.
Hey friends, so I changed my clothes. I just got to my hotel, Santa Clara 1728. It's a silent living hotel. So basically it's kind of modeled as like a home. There's only 6 rooms, which I just found that out. I had no idea. So I'm glad I booked when I did. Otherwise I probably would not have gotten a room. The owner actually lives in the penthouse, but it's an extremely old building. There's no AC, which I just found out I'm kind of bummed about. Luckily it's not too hot. It's pretty warm, but at night it gets a little bit chilly, so I'll be good. And I have multiple balcony windows. I've got 3, just like the last hotel. Some people arguing outside. They've been arguing for like a half an hour. Anywho, it's very quaint. It's in Alfama, which is kind of the newer part. I believe it's the newer part, maybe it's the oldest part. Don't quote me, but it's a really nice area in Lisbon. I stayed in Principe. That's why my hotel was called Casa Do Principe. It's getting a little late, so I want to head to Sintra so that I can get some good footage. I know Sintra's about a half an hour, and then I want to go to Pasteis. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. I want to get in the water, so I'm like packing a little bag. I just hate lugging stuff around, that's the only thing. I have to lug my tripod, my drone. It's a little annoying, but it's worth it. So I am going to catch you guys up on the hill. I made it. Actually took this little bus up the hill. The hill was insane and I was not trying to climb it. Small beach. It's called Praia Santa Marta. Extremely cold. It's freezing. Like to the bone cold. It's beautiful though. People keep jumping. But the sun is just now setting. I'm so hungry. I barely ate today. I think I just had breakfast and then I stopped at this place to get a snack. A lot of the restaurants around here close really late, so After I take this bath, I'm gonna change and then walk down the street basically. Everything is in close proximity to the hotel. I had a good day. There was a lot of walking at Sintra. Yo, people that are talking outside my window sound like they're in my room. It keeps freaking me out. I keep thinking somebody's breaking in here. Okay, I'm gonna catch you guys at dinner. Good afternoon. I barely filmed this morning. I got up kind of late. I woke up around 10. I was super tired. I was gonna go to Algarve, but it's 4 hours away. I had this whole idea of going there and getting a lot of footage and going to the caves and going to the beach, but I just felt like I want to stay in Lisbon and just explore more. I just felt like me spending my entire day there, I would only get a little bit of footage and I would have to stay there all day because the buses are not that frequent and it takes so long to get there. So I wouldn't get back here until like 10 o'clock. So I figured I could just go explore more. There's a couple more places I wanna go, a couple more museums I wanna visit. And yeah, it said it was gonna rain anyway in that area. I was actually gonna book a speedboat to go see the caves and also book the train tickets. So I didn't want to waste my money on going all the way there and then be disappointed. So I just decided to stay. I got some rest. I didn't fall asleep until like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm kind of like starting out late, which I wish I wasn't, but everything happens for a reason and I did get a lot of rest. I got to put up some footage on Instagram. Everybody has been guessing where I am. Only one person guessed correctly. I was like dropping hints and stuff. I'm headed to another palace type place. It's like a mansion. I'll insert the name of the place that I'm going to, but I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. I might go there first or eat first, but I'm just gonna be doing some exploring today. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I think they're closed. I've been knocking on the door. I'm so sad. Apparently they have like the best fried cod. What am I do? I took an Uber here and I got lost because he didn't know where to drop me off. So I like kept walking and then I kept asking people. It's definitely closed. I think there's another restaurant down there I might go to. Kind of bummed. I also went to the palace and they were closed too. Progress today. Eating and here I am with my takeout. Finna eat again. Guess this is like a mukbang kind of day. Nothing really went as planned today, but also I didn't have a full plan for today. This is a lot of food. Oh, by the way, I got Asian food. I got spring rolls, chicken gyoza. This is all you get? Wow. And then I got chow mein, chicken chow mein. Is there bacon on this? Lord of mercy. I'm gonna just pray that there's no bacon on this. Okay, yeah. So I was supposed to go to the palace and then I was supposed to go to this restaurant where they have the best fried cod, but they were closed too. So everything kind of got rerouted. That was a bummer, but I got to walk around. I ended up walking. So I've been Ubering everywhere. That's what I wanted to talk about. Transportation, how easy it is to get around, and just things in general that I wanted to inform you guys about because this is a solo trip. For those of you that are interested in traveling solo, especially you females, you women out there that are extremely apprehensive, I do recommend Portugal, Lisbon in particular. This is the first time that I've been out of the country by myself. I've been to different states. I've been to Puerto Rico, which is an island, but technically it's in the US. First solo trip out of the country, and I could not have chosen a more perfect place to travel solo. It's not too far from the States. The crime rate is really low, and that's something that I did look up before I got here. Transportation is pretty easy. You can Uber or take a train anywhere. I did not rent a car this time. So what I did starting off was a tuk-tuk tour. So that allowed me to kind of see the neighborhood. And because Lisbon is not that big, once I went on the tuk-tuk tour, I was like, I know where I'm at. It's very easy to get around. I'm telling you, if I was here for a couple more days, I would know where everything is. I've been walking a lot of places as well. Ubers are super cheap. My Uber from the airport to my first hotel, it was literally like €5, which is like $7. The further places that I've gone to, like Sintra, and the other palace that I was trying to go to today, was closer to like $20, $30. But we also drove over a half an hour away. Like I said, I did walk a lot of places because I felt comfortable, and I wasn't gonna order an Uber when where I was going was like 20 minutes away. I'm used to walking a lot in the city, so it's just very safe here. Everybody's super friendly, people don't bother you. As far as phone service, so I have T-Mobile and international phone service. However, my phone wasn't always working in the places that I've gone to. Yes, I did have like service to call, but not always to text. And then like if I don't have Wi-Fi, I can't order an Uber, which really sucks. So there were instances where I traveled somewhere through Uber, and then once I was ready to leave, I'm like, oh shoot, I can't even order Uber back because I don't have service. But the good thing about Portugal, well, Lisbon in particular, a lot of places in the city have Wi-Fi, like just public Wi-Fi. So if I walked like 5 minutes down the road, I would find Wi-Fi and then like order an Uber. In today's case, I kind of got lost because my Uber brought me to a restaurant and the restaurant wasn't there. I felt bad because he had already brought me to one place and like it was closed, and he's like, oh no, I bring you somewhere else. So he brought me somewhere else, and then the restaurant was nowhere to be found. So I was like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. When I got out, I couldn't navigate where I was because my maps weren't working. So what I did was I just like kind of took a walk. I walked around. I figured that I would stumble across the restaurant because if it wasn't at that exact address, it would be in the vicinity. So I kind of walked around, I took some pictures, and then I ran into this guy. I was sitting on his stoop taking pictures, and he walks out. He's a painter. He walks out and he's just like speaking to me in Portuguese, and I'm just like, English. Then we kind of like try to talk to each other in our own type of way, and like some of the words that he was saying I understood, and some of my words he understood. And then I showed him my phone, and I was asking him where that particular restaurant was, and he basically told me it was like down the street. So I ended up walking down the street and I found the restaurant, and then that's when I realized it was closed. So there was another restaurant across the street that did have Wi-Fi. So I logged into their Wi-Fi just by asking, and then I was able to navigate my next destination. So I ended up going to Time Out Market. We actually have one in New York. I knew for a fact that they would have Wi-Fi. So Time Out Market was only like a 13-minute walk. So I put it in my maps, and once you put something in your maps and you put that you're on the walking route of it, it won't go away unless you exit out of it. So I kept it on there, and then I was able to walk to my next destination. So once I got to Time Out Market, I ended up getting food, and then I was able to navigate from there. But yeah, I do suggest if you're going from one place to another, be sure that your other place has Wi-Fi, just so that you can order an Uber, you can find direction. Or if you speak Portuguese, that's great. That's so helpful. But not a lot of places have just like taxis outside. It just depends on where you are. I'm literally babbling and my food's getting all cold. I'm so scared to eat this. Lord, please don't let there be any bacon in this. I don't want to be sick. I'm surprised that I got pretty much everything done on my list. except going to Algarve because, you know, we talked about that this morning. I feel like the only reason why I was able to get most of what was on my list done is because transportation is so easy here and things are in such close proximity. So that was a plus. And God, I am going to finish my food. Okay, friends, I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.
This is some chia pudding, so it's not dairy in there. Passion fruit, some more granola, raspberry jam, pumpkin jam, and some olive oil from lentejas, so if you want to.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Good morning. So I'm at the airport. I just took my COVID test. Apparently taking the rapid test is what they prefer. I tried to take the PCR test once I got off the plane because I was only going to be here for 72 hours. They were telling me if my flight is just the slightest bit delayed, that test won't be valid. So they told me just come back the morning of your flight and we will give you a rapid test and that will be good enough. I'm supposed to be getting my results back in a few. I didn't really get any drone footage this trip. There were too many buildings that were in such close proximity, so my drone was not letting me fly it anywhere. It is what it is, but I'm glad I got other footage. Breakfast was so good. My hotel stay was nothing short of amazing. Both of them actually were really just amazing. Complimentary breakfast. The second hotel, I told them my dietary restrictions before arriving there and they made sure everything was perfect. I'm really sad to be leaving. I had such a great time. This trip was way too short. Next time I will be here much longer and then I'll get a chance to go to Lagos. This is like the end of the vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed this trip as much as I did. Y'all write in the comments section where you think I'm going next. My next trip is already planned, baby. All right, see you next time. Y'all. Guess where I'm at? Can you take a guess? Let me just show you the plugs. Oh, it looks like we are in the UK. I missed my flight. My connecting, why do I have this on? I look so crazy right now. I missed my connecting flight in London because my flight in Portugal was so delayed. And then when we got there, we were sitting on the runway for like 45 minutes and everyone that was on that Portugal flight had a connection like in London going somewhere else. So pretty much everybody that was on that flight missed their next flight. And like me in particular, when I got off, they sent me through customs. And I didn't really think anything of it because they kind of sent me through customs when I got to London to go to Portugal. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is like a new thing because I've never traveled country to country. So yeah, when I went through, I ended up in baggage claim. So I'm like, yo, I'm not in the right spot. So I asked someone and they're like, oh my God, no, go upstairs. Like at this point, my flight was in less than a half an hour. It was leaving in less than a half an hour, so it had already started boarding. So I tried to run upstairs. There's a lot of confusion. Nobody's at the American Airlines desk. It just was such a back and forth, and then they just didn't let me through. They're like, go back to British Airways and they'll give you like a hotel voucher and rebook your flight. So here I am. I barely got any sleep last night and barely got any sleep on the plane. Crying babies. I haven't eaten since that beautiful breakfast y'all saw me eat this morning. They gave me a dinner voucher, so I'm gonna head downstairs to dinner. I hit up my cousin Danielle, so she's gonna come to the hotel and like sleep over. So we're gonna have a little girls' night. Oh, my food! I got to-go food at the hotel. Yeah. Here's Danielle. Oh, say hi! Hi! Hi, vlog! This is part 2. We're headed to the airport once again to catch my 9:40 flight. Last night we kind of just chilled. We got KFC. The hotel that I'm at is pool that I was at was only a few minutes away. Here we are, reunited. We haven't seen each other in what? How long has it been?
Maybe like 3 years. A long time.
3?
4 years? What year are we
Has
even
it
in?
been 3? It's 2021. When did you come to New York?
Okay, no, that was 2018. That was a long time.
2018.
I can't do the math, it's too early.
It's been a while. You guys will see her in another vlog because we're gonna take a trip soon.
Yeah. Have you ever done an ASMR vlog?
Mm-mm. I do have a mic though. I should do an ASMR.
You should. I actually watch those.
They're interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Some people watch them to fall asleep.
I do.
You do?
Watching people eat, like hearing it and being like, oh. I just feel satisfied. I feel like I've eaten. Not like when it's like chicken and stuff, just when it's like crunchy foods.
You ever watch like those ASMRs they do mostly in like Asia?
Yeah.
They'll have like chopping
Yeah.
onions, like cracking open
You know
like
what? There's an American guy I love. I can't remember what his ASMR thing is on YouTube, and he literally does the fizzy drinks. He like opens the lid. They're like tss, 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 all the time.
Oh God.
And then like he'll shake it and do it again. Then he'll like gulp and he'll be like ah. One time my mum came in and I was listening to it, and she was just like, Daniel, what are you doing? Like, you've been listening to this for ages. I was listening to it on my Bluetooth speaker, and she was just like
The speaker?
because then I could hear it properly. She was just like, what's wrong with you? She was talking to me and she's like, who's eating?
Oh my God.
Imagine you did a whole ASMR and you realised you didn't press record. It would be so mad.
It took 20 minutes for me to get from Terminal 5 to Terminal 3.
Yeah. Some of these
take
terminals are really good and some of them are rubbish. Like some of them are really good for shopping. And I just never get those terminals. I don't ever remember what terminals they are, to be honest.
Terminal 5 has...
I think that's the newest
They
one.
have like Chanel, Burberry.
Yeah. I've flown from that one. To be honest, I only ever get like makeup from them. I don't really... I might buy makeup and I might buy like perfume. But I don't really buy much stuff in airport terminals.
But isn't it so much more expensive in the airport?
No, it's cheaper. Way
Is
cheaper.
it?
Yeah, because it's duty free. That's why people buy from the airport.
I don't know. So I finally made it. Right now it's about like 9:45. I should be back in the States by like 12:30 in the afternoon because of the time change. But it's been a journey. I'm just happy that I made this flight. I barely got any sleep last night. I was so worried that I was gonna miss the flight again. But yeah, here I am, safe and sound, covered by God. But I'm gonna close out the vlog for the second time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this journey, and I will catch you guys in the next country. Okay, bye.